Hello, I'm Angie. Now, let's talk about how credit debt is such a problem. And first of all, please do not be that lady, that young girl, the girl in her mid 20s going into her late 20s, or even women in their late 20s. Please do not be that girl that falls into influence, into purchasing anything and everything that you hear from the media that you need, and then you go into debt. Having any kind of debt, especially credit card debt, is no fun. You wake up very stressed. It's something that you think about 24/7. So please don't be that girl with credit card debt. And unfortunately, sometimes you learn the hard way when you get to that point where you have reached your limit and you get so stressed. But why does this happen to begin with? Because the media tells you you need this and this, you need this kind of skincare, you need this kind of routine, you need to invest in this, and this, which is okay, but all of this is just spending and expenses. They're not long-term investments for the most part. And one thing I always say is short-term happiness, like swiping your card left and right, will lead to long-term regret. So yeah, once again, don't be that girl with credit card debt. It's not funny. Girl math, avoid that. Do not be all cutesy this with, oh, it's girl math, like I'm just using cash. Like, don't do that. Be smarter. Be a smart girl. Please do not act, forgive me for saying this, but dumb or silly, like you don't know how to do math. Because if you exceed your limit on a credit card or like a bunch of debts, I even know that like Klarna, with the whole like paying them on a month to month or certain installments, honey, if you don't pay that, you're gonna just pay interest, and that also adds up with the other interest that you're getting charged from your credit card. So please be smart with your credit cards and your money. Personally, I feel like now, day and age, obviously a lot of people don't really use debit cards or cash anymore. And of course, credit cards aren't the worst of the worst if you know how to use it, but you have to learn how to take advantage of the credit card so you can use the rewards, all the benefits that it has. But do not let the credit card take advantage of you. Don't let that happen. You're supposed to take advantage of the credit card. That little thing this big is not supposed to take advantage of you. So save yourself, please. But yeah, I myself have fallen into credit card debt. Thankfully, it wasn't like terrible, but I've heard like worse cases, and I feel for those people. It really sucks. But yeah, this is just your friendly reminder. Don't do girl math. Don't follow and purchase anything that you see on the internet just because a stranger is telling you that you need this, and this. I am telling you to save your money and use your credit card wisely. Other influencers are telling you to spend it. And if you don't know how to spend your money properly, if you don't know how to budget properly, that can lead you into big trouble. Once again, short-term happiness, like swiping your card left and right, not caring about how much money you have in your checking account, in your savings account. Do you even have a retirement account? Please know how to do things like that smartly. Forgive me, I don't think that's a word. know how to do those things in a smart way. Forget girl math. Forget purchasing things that people are telling you to buy on the internet. Don't fall for the trap just because you're a lady. I know women tend to, I'm guilty too, but I know us women, we're targeted to spend more money. When we go to Target, what's the first thing that we see? Like the little cheap $3 or cheap $3, $5, $1 items. Why? Because in our head we think, okay, like it doesn't cost that much, we can purchase it. Everything is seasonal. We're not meant to keep those things and hold on to it for so long. That's why when we see those prices, we think we're gonna have it forever. We're not. Everything there is just seasonal. Everything that is at the store is seasonal. So just be very wise with your money and don't be that girl with a bunch of credit card debt, because it's not funny to joke about, because it can affect you in a very poorly way, especially when you get older and if you don't take care of it. And things happen, so please be wise. So yeah, this is your sign to be very wise with your money. Budget, save, don't fall into influence. And even when you're with your friends, remember, you're in control of what you can buy. And sometimes you just really have to tell yourself no. Anyways, oh, excuse me. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you to save a little bit of money this upcoming year.